energy between you as being human and you as being fox. So you want to create that energy by eating the nuts, some organic nuts and organic berries, because foxes eat organic nuts and berries. So this is why you want to research the animal that you actually want to shapeshift into, physically shapeshift into, so that you can get an idea of what's going on. You want to look at the actual picture. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at the actual picture just to get a focused intention and a focused purpose. You know what I'm saying? So that you can physically look what they look like. Now, before you do all of this, you already want to do the ritual. You already want to do like a ritual to bring in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? To bring in the spirit of the actual fox. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a free free spell to bring in the spirit. You just basically say this: Spirit of the fox, I will you to me, cunning, strategy, quick thinking, adaptability, cleverness, wisdom, passion, desire, intensity, expression, focus, determination, right action, strong intuition, keen instinct, and heightened senses, loving and light being, fox spirit, by the power of 3, embody me. I shall be given a fox's body and spirit to shift as I please. I will shift at will. My fox spirit is completely real. It is embodied in my being permanently times 3. Fox spirit, light spirit, I embrace you now, so mote it be. So then you bring in, you calling in for that spirit to come inside of you, right? For the fox spirit to come inside of you. You definitely want to do something. You definitely want to, practice by a full moon or even by the sun, just to get a little more energy to amplify your experience a little more. And you just want to meditate. Just allow yourself to sit still and then physically feel yourself shape-shifting. Other things that can possibly trigger shape-shifting will be like, anger, or when you feel like it's a life or death situation. You know what I'm saying? Like where you actually have to survive. Like, where you feel like you're in danger.
My hairline got pushed back like a motherfucker. What the hell clean though?
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, bro, I'm studying, bro.
Actually have like,
I'm on some weird shit today.
Something, actual fox.
This ain't gonna be a fun live.
With the actual fox fur. You know what I'm saying? Or you might want to have like a little figure with a fox, like a little figure of a fox, because that little figure, like say for instance, this candle was a fox, like a stuffed fox or whatever, right? I'm gonna eat this right here while I'm talking to you. Motherfucker.
I ain't finna learn about rituals and shit while motherfuckers is watching me on live, dog. I'd rather do that shit on my own time. But life is cool, man. Life is awesome. Life is great. What the fuck you doing anyway, Kirill? You consistent with the live world, bro. You stay on the live world, bro. I be sleep. I be missing out on lives and shit. I'm mad that they give me a notification that you was on live hours later. It's like I definitely missed that one. A fox. Why the fuck would I want to be a fox? Well, why the fuck would I want to be a wolf? I mean, I am a wolf, but like, why the fuck? They're already different in my mind. Getting pizza? You make life sound so practical, bro. Getting pizza? Shit. Getting some pizza, bro. Pepperoni pizza eating ass nigga. No, I'm just playing, bro. Anyway, man. Did you get that new mic yet?
Attack, cosmic love and light to you. My name is Lord Yukiti Osai, and I'm broadcasting to you on behalf of 13 Cosmic Law Astrology. Yo. My name is Lord Yukiti Osai, Lord Yukiti Osai. I'm broadcasting to you on behalf of 13 Cosmic Law Astrology and the University of Cosmic Mysteries and Dark. Broadcasting to you from the inverse, you know what I'm saying? And I'm back with another dark code. Now, a lot of you are wondering, right? See, when we talk about Christ consciousness, and when we talk about when you become Christ conscious, that means when you become the Christ, and you start to see the enmity between you and your family, and you begin to wonder why, like, damn, why is
They're not
why
the
is it,
same
you
as
know what I'm
me.
saying? Why is this enmity here, and why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? When you begin to realize that shit, then what happens is, what's gonna happen is that you begin to see, right, that your family really ain't your family.
At all.
You see what I'm saying? Your family really ain't your family. Like
They're
when
from
you
different.
incarnated,
They're from.
motherfucker, you incarnated as an immaculate conception. You was brought up in that family, and you was taught to believe that. But did you ever see? Do you really even know that they even gave birth to you physically, or did you come down as a star? First of all, first shit that I want to provoke. First radical ass thought that I want to provoke, because all of this baby shit. Have you ever personally seen a baby get delivered? Have you personally with your eyes, not the programming from the TV, but have you personally with your own eyes seen a baby get delivered? Not programming from TV and shit. Have you personally seen it? With your own eyes?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? First question. And then, can you think all the way back to the time when you was really born in that family, or were you delivered to that family for them to program you? Second question. You know what I'm saying? And then thirdly, I want you to think about this for a minute, because I was born into a family dealing with karma. You know what I'm saying? I was born into a family who them motherfuckers did voodoo, witchcraft, voodoo, and whatever else motherfucking shit you can think about to suppress my powers, to suppress me from becoming Christ conscious. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm becoming aware of this shit, a lot of this shit happens for a reason. A lot of you are born or incarnated or reincarnated in a particular family so that you can serve as like a spy, because your eyes are like cameras, and everything that you see is actually being recorded with your star system, first of all. And second of all, it's like, it's all about a karmic debt, yo. Freedom. That shit is all about a karmic debt and fulfilling the karmic debt. And I'm beginning to realize that, man, maybe I did something to this certain group of entities that I'm now reincarnated in this family and have to endure all of this shit. Is this my karma playing out? Or is this the shit that I have to go through in order for me
To become
get
who I
enough
am.
energy
Yeah. That's
to
how I
become the
figured
Christ
out.
that I am?
Yeah. That's how I figured out my
Either
skills.
or, this shit gives you something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Was I born into this family because this is some karmic shit? Because if that's the case, then that's a motherfucking cruel ass astrological joke. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers up there is really playing some games, yo. They really playing cosmic chess, and this shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't cool, yo. That's why I'm taking over. It's like, man, fuck all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you beginning to see real clearly, ooh, can you see that? Ooh, I got a new shape now. I'm dealing with a new entity. Can you see that? That's a phoenix bird right there. And that's deep. That's a new entity right there. I didn't have this entity at first. I got a new entity going on right here. And so you're beginning to see, right, that now it don't even want to go down. Wow, that shit just want to keep coming out. Fucking, I ain't gonna make it go down. I want to stay up. I'm gonna let it do it. Spirit is spirit. See, I can't even hold this back now, cause this is how spirit works. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna make it go down. So you beginning to see now that a lot of this shit is cosmic debt. Like, a lot of beings, you grow up and you going through all of the hardships, and you going here and you going there and you going here and you going there, and all of that shit is because of some shit you did in another lifetime, and now that shit is playing out physically in this reality, and you gotta forget that debt. That's some karmic shit. You know what I'm saying? But as the Apostle Paul said, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child, I behaved as a child. Behold, now that I'm an adult, I think as an adult, behave as an adult, and speak as an adult. Now that you become Christ conscious, you become aware of this shit. And another thing, this shit is abstract too, because when you was thinking that they was your parents, in reality, your only parents, your only mother is the earth. That's it, Gaia Earth. Outside of that, you don't have no physical moms. Everything else is just bullshit. Your only mom is Gaia Earth. Your only mother is the earth. That's it. Are you catching what I'm saying to you? Your only mom is the earth. Your only mother is the earth. I'm getting ready to have you ever seen an apple pear? It's supposed to be an apple pear, but I'm looking at this
sticker.
This tag on this motherfucker. I proclaim, declare, and decree that this pear be nourishing to my minds, bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. I proclaim it, declare it, and decree it by the power of 3, so mote it be that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You can't defeat me, I will destroy you. Shit is juicy. Another thing, another cosmic secret. These motherfuckers will tell you, nigga, 333, nigga, 666. These motherfuckers will tell you that only women is giving birth to kids. But I done seen a lot of men give birth to kids with my own physical eyes. And you don't even need a womb to give birth. You give birth to kids with thoughts. Every time you ejaculate, that's kids. Every time you speak, your words is a kid. You're giving birth to you bringing something into existence. When you speak, that's a spell, that's a curse. Nigga, 69. Nigga, 69. Yo, I'm getting ready to just say fuck everything, man. I think I'm finna go on a mass fast, yo.
Yep, that's what I'm doing too. This is my last
I'm
blunt.
on my 40-day shit right now, man.
That's my last blunt, man.
I might fuck around and go ahead and go on a mass fast on their ass, yo.
I gotta cleanse. I did a day and a half without eating.
Cause I'ma tell you, a lot of you are keeping your own self in density because the food that you eat. See, these entities that surround us, the snakes, all the different animal entities that surround us, these motherfuckers don't have no soul. I mean, I ain't gonna say they ain't got no soul, but what I'm saying is that I didn't mean to say that. What the fuck? But they really can't see. And when you eat, it's taking these certain colors away from you. See what I'm saying? And you're giving them these colors so that they can see. That's keeping you away from the fifth dimension. The food that you eating is keeping you away from the fifth dimension. You see these colors? These intimate colors that is known to the you know what I'm saying? Way more intricate than the colors that you know what I'm saying? And then you get this product right here. And then in the back, you got these colors right here. You see what I'm saying? These the colors that you get when you eat this shit. So, and in actuality, they taking these colors away from your eye gate and your higher senses through the artificial flavoring and shit. That's why do you think yogis is so powerful? I heard stories of this yogi who lives in the sea, but every once in a while he'd come up and he'd teach certain groups of humans who are vibrating at a certain calibration of at their heart chakra level. Basically, he would begin to teach them stop. He would begin to teach them certain esoteric knowledge, and the esoteric knowledge that he begins to share with them, and then after he enlightened them, he'd go walking all through the village naked, right? And then they'd look at him and they'd be like, then the authorities, they'd come and try to arrest him. Then he'd go inside the prison, and then he'd disappear in their eyes. And then beings would be like, they'd go inside the prison and be like, hey, you have somebody on top of your prison, and they'd see the yogi on top of the prison meditating. Then they'd try to, convince him to come down. He'd disappear, teleport on their eyes, disappear, and they'd be like, what the fuck? And then he'd go back into the village and teach some more. And they really can't fuck with him. And he do this shit a lot, over and over and over and over and over and over. And he appears all the time. This is a certain yogi in India that does this shit. Known story. And it reminds me of a legend in Ghana, old world Ghana, which is now Loyakilio side land. And the story is, it talks about, it talks about truth and lie. See, truth was the noble one. Truth was the truth. And it was no dispute in that. Truth was the truth, and he could only be the truth. And Truth decided one day that he was gonna go take a bath. So he went down to the river for a bathe and a swim. So Truth took off his clothes, and immediately as his clothes fell to the ground, he seen that Lie's clothes was lying on the ground. So he was like, oh, well, Lie must be in this water too. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, he didn't think nothing of it. He just decided to go ahead and take a dip. So he went into the water and proceeded in taking his bath and his swim and shit, right? But at the same time that Lie was doing this shit, at the same time that Truth had entered into the water, Lie was exiting out of the water. You see what I'm saying? And instead of Lie putting on his clothes, the clothes of Lie, he chose to take on the clothes of Truth. So he put on Truth's clothes, right? He put on Truth's clothes. And, you know what I'm saying? And then he began to walk down. He began to walk down the village and shit. He was like, oh, well, I'll put on Truth's clothes, and I'll disguise myself as the Truth. And I'll go ahead and walk down into this village, and you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth, right? And so he began to walk down in the village and shit. And he was like, yeah, I'll dress myself up like the Truth and walk down into the village and manipulate a few people and make them tell a few lies and shit and have some fun, deceive a few people. So he started walking into the village, right? And there was a group of youngsters that was in the company of some elders, the Elohim, and they seen Lie dressed up as the Truth, and they tried to run up to him and say, hey, what's up, Truth? And the elders pulled him back and said, no, don't greet that being right there. That being right there is not the Truth. That's a lie. That's a dressed up lie. That's Lie disguising himself as being the Truth. Be aware when you see entities that look like that. This is an old, and it was no dispute in that. Truth was the Truth, and he could only be the Truth. And Truth decided one day that he was going he was gonna go take a bath. So he went down to the river for a bathe and a swim. So he took off. Truth took off his clothes, and immediately, as his clothes fell to the ground, he seen that Lie's clothes was lying on the ground. So he was like, "Oh, well, Lie must be in this water too." You know what I'm saying? So he was like, he didn't think nothing of it. He just decided to go ahead and take a dip. So he went into the water and proceeded in taking his bath and his swim and shit, right? Well, at the same time that Lie was doing this shit, that at the same time that Truth had entered into the water, Lie was exiting out of the water. You see what I'm saying? And instead of Lie putting on his clothes, the clothes of Lie, he chose to take on the clothes of Truth.
That's why he got
so he put on Truth's clothes, right? He put on Truth's clothes. And, you know what I'm saying? And then he began to walk down. He began to walk down the village and shit. He was like, "Oh, well, I'll put on Truth's clothes, and I'll disguise myself as the Truth. And I'll go ahead and walk down into this village," and you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth, right? And so he began to walk down in the village and shit. And he was like, "Yeah, I dress myself up like the Truth and walk down into the village and manipulate a few people and make them tell a few lies and shit and have some fun, deceive a few people." So he started walking into the village, right? And there was a group of youngsters that was in the company of some elders, the Elohim, and they seen Lie dressed up as the Truth, and they tried to run up to him and say, "Hey, what's up, Truth?"